The White Lotus Season 2 has been released, and fans are wondering who could be dead at the end of the season's one-week adventure in Sicily. In today's video, we're going to discuss which character has the most possibility to die in the White Lotus Season 2. Stay tuned to find out. Harper Spiller. Harper Spiller is played by Aubrey Plaza. Harper is married to Ethan and is worried about Cameron and their lack of interest in anything. Harper soon appears like she might be the one committing the murder instead of being the prey of one. Plaza gives Harper a snub that gives the impression the entire season could end with everyone dead and Harper would be standing on their corpses. However, based on what fans know from the premiere and the lack of characters so far, she can be one of the bodies that wash up on the beach. Albie DeGrasso. Albie DeGrasso is played by Adam DeMarco, who can be remembered from the movie Radio Rebel. Albie is the son of Dominic and looks very unhappy with his family. There's nothing so far that puts Albie's life at risk. His business interest so far in episode 1 was his new friendship with Porsche. Maybe if Tanya finds out Porsche is spending time with Albie and not in her room, she might try to get rid of Albie. This is a stretch for sure, but it's not out of the world of possibilities. Cameron Sullivan. Well, Cameron Sullivan is played by Theo James. Cameron is a very rich and successful businessman and has already revealed some specific qualities of being manipulative and aggressive. Cameron is most probably the #1 suspect to be dead at the end of the season. What actually turned people off of him was his strange encounter with Harper in their hotel room. Also, he tried making a smart comment about sleeping with other people's wives, which could refer to something that could happen later. Fans could definitely sense that he may try to make a move on Harper, which could result in his demise. Ethan Spiller. Ethan Spiller is played by Will Sharp. Ethan was a college roommate of Cameron. He's more low-key and reserved than his old university friend. He and his wife were invited by Cameron to Sicily. Ethan gives out the opinion that he is pretty embarrassed and that he could not hurt a fly. He appears to defend Cameron many times, including when he got dressed in front of Harper. However, if something does happen between his wife and Cameron, he might blow a fuse that could turn harmful for him or someone else. If you're liking this content so far, please consider subscribing and liking this video. Now let's continue. Maya. Maya is played by Italian actress Beatrice Grano. She's a friend of Lucia, who's an escort trying to sneak her way into the hotel. One way episode 1 suggested Maya's downfall was when she talks to Lucia about the probability of becoming an escort. Maya could try to be intimate with someone for money and it may go wrong and result in her death. She had the chance to try it in the first episode but refused the offer from the piano man. Maybe it could happen with Dominic and he might kill her. Bert DeGrasso. Bert DeGrasso is played by actor F. Murray Abraham. Bert is a senior gentleman who tries a bit too hard to flirt with girls, especially girls a lot younger than him. The most valid explanation of Bert's demise would not be foul play, but his older age. The first episode already saw him fall and almost harm himself, so it would not be a surprise if he is dead by the end of the season. Or since Dominic appears like he's had it with his father, it is also not that far of a reach that he's the one who kills Bert. Porsche. Porsche is played by Haley Lou Richardson. She's the assistant of Tanya and is told to live in her room the whole time of their journey since Greg does not want her there. Porsche really only has one opponent on the trip, which is Greg. If Greg finds out she's still there, some harmful things can actually happen. The audience has already seen he's not completely mentally good, so he may do some unusual things if he finds her still there. If she stays out of Greg's way, Porsche will be fine. Greg Hutt. John Grease has returned from Season 1 to reprise his role as Greg Hutt. Greg is Tanya's husband, who she meets in Season 1 of The White Lotus. In Season 1, Greg revealed some unique tendencies, but appeared like a nice guy. In Season 2, his strange behavior has continued. He has gaslit Tanya into thinking she had 5 macaroons and was caught having a secret phone call. Tanya could find some things about Greg that she doesn't like to know, and end their marriage by tossing his body in the ocean. Lucia. Lucia is played by Italian actress Simona Tabasco. She's the escort who's been talking to someone from America and likes to meet them in the White Lotus. Lucia's job is the major reason she could be in trouble this season. It is difficult work to be an escort, so she could end up with the wrong person. Also, she could threaten Dominic and blackmail him since they've slept together. This could also prove harmful for her, as Dominic has seemed to be a loose cannon. With that being said, it's time to end today's video. Press the like button and subscribe to our channel for more interesting stuff. Peace out.